If you love Marvel comics but you hate DC comics for whatever reason, you are a fascist who mixes oatmeal flavors, and, frankly, you disgust me. Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Duke and I'm the Duke of Italy, and welcome back to another video. And sorry if I haven't made a video in a while, but you should know this is me by now. And today, since Valentine's Day was yesterday, and so many people across the entire continent of America are really mad because they were single, because it's really hard to get a girlfriend. They're all mad, and to celebrate being mad, I am reviewing Red Lantern's Future's End for New 52. Wow, that was a cluster. Alright, let's start talking about this. Okay, so this is a one-shot issue right here. So I'm going to make this a bit shorter of a video. Yeah, and I very much recommend buying this. And I'll continue with that later. But first thing I have with it is it's called Red Lanterns. I haven't read a Red Lantern comic in almost a year. I used to read Red Lantern comics on my iPad, so I don't know what they're really called, but I think it was just Red Lantern and not Red Lanterns, so that's a little interesting. And the characters in this story right here is, as the cover shows, it's Guy Gardner and Bleez, who's a Red Lantern, and a couple other really minor characters, but interesting little cast there. And I'm going to be completely honest with you, I hate Guy Gardner. He is my least favorite Lantern character out of all of them. I honestly like that weird fish bird looking guy more. I don't even know his name. And I like all the characters more, except Sinestro almost. I don't really like the Sinestro Corps. They're just mean. They aren't even like the Red Lanterns are actually like symbolize vengeance and stuff, but these guys are just like, hey, let's go kill somebody. Anywho, let's continue on. The plot of this is Guy Gardner and Bleez try to eliminate the entire Red Lantern Corps. Bleez is still a Red Lantern, and they have to just take out every other one, and it starts off with them taking one, and there's only like one more guy left, and he's like really powerful for some reason. It's a bit of a cluster, and it doesn't make a lot of sense because they're making it about the Red Lanterns, and they at least do it about like the end of something else. In like, yeah, but what's weird is throughout the whole thing, the big lantern thing, because like every planet has its own lantern, this huge one. Like it was essentially like if in Lord of the Rings, every orc died, and Eye of Sauron was just standing there, and people are watching it, and they're just like, hey, shouldn't we do something about that? And they're like, nah, all the orcs are gone, so nothing bad's could happen. Even though something bad probably would happen. I'm actually pretty familiar with Lord of the Rings. That's just, I couldn't think of anything else than that. Let's continue. This book, honestly, it's not that good. I give it a 5 out of 10 for quality. It's got an alright story. It's definitely not bad. I mean, I don't hate it by any means. It's just a little boring, and it doesn't feel right to me. And you might be wondering, well, Duke, you're a freaking idiot. You said earlier that, oh, you should totally buy this. Then are you lying to me? Are you being like IGN or something? I hate you. No, I'm not being IGN. I don't take money at all. But what I mean here is the redeeming factor of this entire thing is the cover. If you see it in there, I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, it's a holographic thing, and it switches from Blue Lantern Guy Gardner, I should have told you guys about that, to Red Lantern Guy Gardner. And the background changes too, which you probably don't see from there, but it's really cool. It switches a lot different to me here, but I'm watching it in the camera, and it actually looks really solid. But if I were you and I bought this comic, I would go to an art store or something. In my room I have these little art easels, and I take and put it in one of these with these white backings, and just put it on the easel on display. So if you ever have someone over, they'd be like, whoa, that comic looks like it's really good. Like, even if they don't read comics, and they're like, well, it looks good. That's essentially why I bought this. I like Red Lantern. I like all the Lantern Corps and stuff like that. So I'm like, hey, this must be good. And Future's End, I think, are all one-shot stories. So yeah, that's it. But Guy Gardner, I should tell you, he's a Blue Lantern in this story. I think Future's End is meant to be like, with all the characters in the story, it's them in the future, and it's just talking about what happens at the end of their thing. I think all the times are mixed up, but I actually have the Suicide Squad Future End. I'll review that one if you guys really want me to. But this story was definitely not as good as Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad's cover wasn't exactly anything special, but this cover is, oh, it's just beautiful. If I show you guys from the time. Yeah. It's a little finicky in real life because if you're looking at it, it'll switch between both at random points, but it's honestly pretty much the best cover I've ever seen. Unless you can argue with me that some sort of like Alien vs Predator, like Spawn or some, has like just some awesome like Superman Injustice hand through the chest kind of thing going on there. But yeah, the reason I buy this is more of like a social like icebreaker or something. But it looks good. It definitely looks good. The reading part isn't that good. Art is nothing to brag about, nothing to write home about, but it's DC. I actually have a Justice League of America, which is different for the DC things. It's got like more black outlines and stuff, and it's weird details. But the Lantern story arcs are all different of their own. And that's about it when it comes to the Red Lantern Future's End story. The one shot. One shot means it's one comic for that entire story. I don't even know why it says #1 on it then. It just confuses me. But that's about that. And so for my future videos, sorry, I was just reading off my script. And I didn't say anything. I was thinking about doing another Q&A. I've been talking about that with us for like the past few videos. I even did a post on Instagram about it. Nobody really responded. Then again, I have like those 5 viewers out there. Shout out to you guys. I love you. See you on the flip side. I didn't mean bye. But yeah, I'll do that. And I have a few future vids coming up. Videos. I'll be reviewing Suicide Squad Volume 1. I was thinking of doing this thing for my birthday. I'd probably get like an Amazon gift card or something because that's like all I really want. It's in a few months. A couple months. Yeah. And I actually saw Deadpool last night. If you guys want me to talk about that, I will. And I got a few videos coming up. If you guys ask me some questions, that's definitely a thing. I'll review Secret Wars soon. I did Infinity Gauntlet Secret Wars, but actual Secret Wars, I'm about to finish that pretty soon. So if you guys want me to do that, I'll go ahead and do that. Alright, so if you guys can leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, share this video with your friends and family. I'll be putting this on Facebook. If I didn't show anyone, I'll be shouting out on Instagram. Just please leave some feedback if you want me to do anything. And I guess I'll see you guys later. Arrivederci. Bye.